Hello, ladies and gentlemen, I am the Grand Count, and today it is time for us to finish off the Roman Reigns. We have got ourselves the Papa Shango, we got the Razor Ramon, we got the Carmelo Hayes, and we got the Oba Femi. There is Papa Shango in case anyone missed it. And we are now going to get the first adventure event card of this season, which is going to be very, very cool. We also got one of these, so let's go ahead and use this. This is for using your super move. It's going to give us 10 Legacy Rhea Ripley cards. That's going to get us ever closer to getting the Rhea Ripley quest done. You can see there we're now on 53 of the 75 that we need. If we win 11 more games, that's going to give us another 10, and then I think we can repeat that again, and that should give us the Rhea Ripley special edition card. So let's now jump in to War Games. War Games! And War Games will be on tonight. It is 5 AM here in the home of the Grand Cat. So that is something very much to look forward to. We use our super move here, and yep, I think we're just going to go with that. The opponent is using both power and speed. We are using power and charisma. So this one won't get the benefit of the super move because it's only the cards that are actually attacking that get the boost. So the opponent's only getting power and speed, so we should win in terms of charisma. So I think we are just going to be happy with that. I'll get rid of one of them just in case. It looks like I took out the one with the highest charisma, so that worked out very well for me. And we'll go with an up arrow here. Now that one I'm not as confident on because the opponent's speed should be higher than ours, so I think that those are just going to all take each other out. And that's what I expected. And then of course we win this one uncontested. That gives us 146 points. And that is more than enough for us to get our Roman Reigns adventure card. We are now into the heroic of War Games. Oh, I accidentally increased the volume there for just a second while I was taking the screenshot. I'm going to take that screenshot again just in case. And let's see, the heroic side is going to give us a Kofi Kingston, a Road Dogg, the $1 Million Man Ted DiBiase. The adventure card is going to be Omos, and then of course we're going to get the heroic side as well. And you can see that the points did not roll over. Very, very rude of it, to say the least. And let's take a quick look at our Roman Reigns. We just go into recent here. There he is. There is our tribal chief. This reminds me of the little images of it's supposed to be like a cat laughing and pointing the finger, but it's actually just a cat yawning. That's what that Roman Reigns reminds me of, just the little point. What other versions we have? Of course, we've got the championship belts, which are generally the ones that I tend to go with. Oh my goodness, that looks hideous. That looks pretty good, actually. It's almost like the Money in the Bank is just like on fire. That is very, very cool. And the other one is this one with the gold Ubu Championship over the shoulder. both of which I think look pretty good. I think I'm actually a little bit more inclined to go with this one. I think that looks a little bit better to go with the aesthetic of the background and everything. Now, let's try leveling him up. Now, I don't think we're able to put him into the Performance Center. We are not. So we're going to have to level him the hard way. Just get him up to level 100 naturally. There we go. And so we can actually see the stats already. So he has 182.8 thousand in speed, 209.2 thousand in charisma, 227.7 in toughness, and 242.2 thousand in power, which is a lot of power, and that is very, very cool indeed. That's going to be a pretty strong card once we get him all leveled up. And speaking of, let's go into combinable, and we are going to make a fortified one of our Papa Shango. And of course we still have the other pros to make, but I have been doing so many other things that I have not had a proper chance. We need to level up our Drew McIntyres, our Ultimate Warriors, and of course our Mark Henrys, as well as the Lola Vice, Zarya, Dragon Lees, and now the Coco Bewares, which is the newest pro that we just pulled. Go ahead and make them into different images so that I can differentiate between the two of them. And well, I think that's going to be it for this little video. Now, I slept early last night, and that's why I'm awake at 5 AM. So I'm going to watch SmackDown, and then I'm going to do the watch party for Survivor Series War Games. We're going to see exactly who I think is going to win. I believe there is 4 matches. It is Nikki Bella versus Stephanie Vaquer. It is Dominic Mysterio versus John Cena. Then we have the Women's War Game, which is 5-on-5. And then we have the Men's War Game, which is 5-on-5. And I have some interesting theories for that match. But with that said, folks, that is now going to be it for this little video. And I really hope that you've all enjoyed. And if you did enjoy it, please give me a like, share, and subscribe. And if you are subscribed, make sure you click that notification icon so that you can see when more of these glorious little videos go out. And we shall see you all in the next video. Goodbye, everybody.